Yo, we got the testing ground. It just came out today for year 7. Take a look at that hoe. Get it.
First thing that we
LAWBRINGER finally.
The character's flow, because I know
Bro.
all you LAWBRINGER main out there probably don't like the flow. If you guys don't know, LAWBRINGER cannot chain lights together. That's all gone. Now, oh, light. Whoop.
What the fuck?
Freedom is there.
What's cool here, and,
Okay.
like, tell us about it. Like, we actually ended up doing new lights.
Whoa.
That light chain, right?
You could do that?
Yes, and it's pretty complicated working on older Eero.
Yep. Whenever we change one of the initial Eeros,
And in a way that it's hard to, moving part of the bit harder.
We've gotten a lot better at it over the
Yeah,
years.
we're getting better at it
Yeah.
for sure.
exactly.
So we got like unlocked chains, basically.
Exactly.
What else do we have?
Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Anything you want, you're gonna be doing your chain, and you're gonna be able to get to those finishers a bit better than before. Another thing that we did for the flow was to add combo lights after heavy. So if you press a light after a heavy, pop up, you get a fast
Pop up,
light
that's the
guaranteed.
Yeah.
And you can change that?
You can access your finisher much more easily.
Carl.
Basically, what it is like I think every one of those, like those lights are only on the opener heavy, right? And on top of the finisher.
Exactly.
Right.
It was just on top heavy finisher.
Nah, you don't have to bash.
It didn't really make sense, so we were like, let's.
You don't have to rely on a bash anymore. That's good.
Oh, that worked super well for the flow. But then we missed it on the top heavy finisher. So we did. Why don't we keep it? Let's just keep it as a way to reset the flow, and then you can keep chaining if you finish into that.
Damn.
Yeah, I find what's
You about to be annoying as fuck. Look at that.
With his finisher, right? Like,
You can fake them blockables, guard break.
Attacks,
I don't know, man. Look at all that damage, bro.
It's so hard to get to them in a lot of situations that at least with this you have way more opportunity.
Now it's way easier to get to them. Yeah.
And like as for most heroes,
It's good.
Unfortunately, it's kind of like most of the time you will want to do your side finishers just because you can clip people in group fights. So you're like, how? Like that's an extra way to make you want to do the top heavy finisher. Then the other thing that we did, and we're like, not done with the flow. We gotta make it even better. So
Even better.
We took a look at the bash.
What the fuck?
As you see, it's a new animation.
Yo, what the fuck? That's a weird ass animation.
Shout out to Michel for doing all those animations. I heard that those transitions were quite a piece of work.
Yeah.
Difficult.
Wait, doesn't do it. Wait, let me see that. It doesn't do any damage. It doesn't remove the stamina.
The bash is slower, but you can feint it.
You could feint the bash now? Bro, everyone's getting them feint bashes these days.
Sure, bang.
We got Conqueror, now we got LAWBRINGER fitting their bashes.
You can do basically whatever
next?
you want. You're just gonna.
I mean, we got Streon too.
Yeah, terrifying.
That's super cool. Like honestly, I find that like the flow that we have there with LAWBRINGER is so much better.
It doesn't deal any stamina damage or
so
like regular damage.
You don't feel
But the fact that you could fake it,
side dodge, but at the
feint it to a guard break or whatever.
Because it's feintable, again, it brings in that whole mindset that we have of adding more flow. Valkyrie, where we did something completely different. With this, we're going back to something that we know is proven and works. But at the same time, like heavy feint to guard break or heavy feint to parry, LAWBRINGER is a parry machine still. Right. So you still want to get parries off a LAWBRINGER, or you want to get guard breaks, because now if you do get a guard break, guess what? You get a heavy that combos with that combo light. That
Holy
goes back into the
shit!
finish. So it's always
Look how fast that shit was, bro. Like within like 3 seconds.
Have that flow go really.
Damn.
Wow. Nice.
Pretty cool. So is that it for flow?
Wow.
I think so, yeah.
All right. So what else do we have?
What else?
We can take a look at long arm next, I guess.
Yeah, we can take a look.
The long arm.
So, for long arm,
Finally.
there's something kind of weird on live where if you do a long arm and you attack, if you don't keep chaining, you get guard broken. Now we tweak the timing a little bit more, and now you're basically always safe. So now I can counter guard break.
That's cool.
I'm safe throwing that move. So
is it more viable now?
It's still the same move otherwise. Same startup. Can't feint it. It's a dedicated move for ganging up on someone, basically. And we felt like we gave quite quite some good openers to Lawbringer. So maybe it's fine that this move is not one of the openers.
Yeah.
Um,
One of the things that we've done recently, right, in live.
Can you chain?
is
Oh,
speed up the front dodge bash.
you can do after guard break.
Actual timing
Okay.
for the side attack and dodge.
I don't think you could
It
chain
actually gives like a really nice mix up there off the front.
the long gun
Adding
after like a
dodge
heavy
attack on top of
or
it.
light.
So it works really, really well. And I think that
Doesn't look
that
like
the
it.
long arm being more of a dedicated, almost like ganking tool, guarantees you damage if you land in a 1v1, then you're not. 'Cause it used to be so bad, if you land in a 1v1, you had to commit, overcommit to get any damage out of it. So with this, it feels a lot better.
yeah, exactly.
You want to talk about Impale next?
Yes, Impale next. So for those who don't know, Impale is the sprint attack or the parry
Oh, okay.
side heavy.
Yeah.
So what we did for Impale, the move is quite good on live.
Really
It leads to a lot of damage, which is kind of incredible for a heavy parry. So what did we do? We're like, okay, we're just gonna follow the rules. It's gonna be an opener now. If you reach the wall, bam, so you can go into your chain.
Oh, okay.
The
You
chain
said
attack now deals 20 damage. So basically, what we're saying is,
that's less now, I
you
think.
get your heavy parries on the side. You do your impale if you want to ledge them, or if there's a wall, it's pretty good as well. But we don't want you to be doing it all the time, basically.
Okay, so
There's
okay,
another
they kind of nerfed that
system
because
they released a bit earlier.
okay, just to make them balance and fair. Okay, that's
yeah,
cool.
yeah, exactly. Now, if you do get it a bit earlier, before, oh yeah, release, no wall stun.
Yeah. Ah.
So back on live before, you would wall splat, get your top heavy end, get the stun.
Wait,
It
you-
was, really
you
frustrating
cancel it?
receiving end. So now we changed this a little bit. It's still good because you still wall splat someone, you go into your second heavy,
Yeah.
and then you
Wait,
get
can you
that
cancel it,
super,
or
super strong
Yeah, they're really
finisher
big
mix up.
after, right?
it
Yeah, but
just
it's-
doesn't go
this
in that
is
long of a
really
duration
good,
anymore?
Like, if you're gonna use it, like, you really have to wall slide and hit the wall with it. Because before you could just say release it a bit earlier, it's still super strong. You can still ledge people with it. You can still do all that stuff with it. You still get one-shot kills if you're really lucky and you manage to ledge somebody, put them into a trap or whatever. But at the same time, these do not happen anymore if you release early. So you don't travel for as far with this. So there's a lot of changes here that make a lot of sense, where we had to change that aspect of LAWBRINGER a little bit, because he still is a parry specialist, still has a lot of different things to parry, but not going overboard with this at this point.
Right.
Exactly.
Uh,
So talking about parry,
Yeah,
we'll go into the nice quality of life change. So we took a look at all of the parries. So what we did is, now the light parries are doing a bit more damage than before. Before
Okay.
it was pretty low, so you would never really want to do them. And then go into your finisher. Also,
Cool.
the top heavy now is also a chain opener.
Damn.
Combo. So if you do get a light parry, that's probably that super strong option that you want to be doing.
I'm gonna
So
spare
you
you
stun
do
them.
a light parry here, but
Just take our word for it.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
it. Right? So it's still guaranteed off a light parry. It's just like right now, this is super scary, right? Because you get an attack that stuns into a combo into a big unblockable afterwards.
Yeah, exactly.
It's still super scary.
Oh,
I think
he
it's
still has a
almost the stuff
stun?
we have left on LAWBRINGER as well.
Yes, exactly. That was another frustrating part.
I'll bring might be a whole ass
Every
menace,
single
bro.
top heavy would stun, and the light parry would stun as well. So basically, you're just fighting and you don't see anything. Like, you just, what is going on? So all of this is gone, but we decided that it was still kind of an iconic part of hitting someone on the head with a hammer. So
That's fair.
we keep it on the top heavy parry.
Wait,
Yeah.
I don't
So
know.
basically now, whenever you parry someone, you're not always going for that impale. You have to have some situational awareness. There are walls, there are ledge. Do I want to go for the light? Am I in a group fight? Am I going for that big opener if I get a light parry? So you get a lot more choice than before.
Options, I think, is what we talked about.
That's
John,
the thing,
Yeah,
right? It's
more
always
options.
we always want to push more towards options for player agency. Towards well, there's not.
That's pretty good. And say, you know what? Let's just do increasing properties on the chain. So now, if you want, you can go into your chain heavy, and as you see, there's armor on it. So that's
oh,
pretty
wait,
good.
hyper armor
And
now.
then the last one, it's armor plus unblockable. Oh no! Wait.
Right? Yeah. So basically super hard to deal, right?
Yes.
They're giving him hyper armor now.
It's like we want to make sure that because often enough, one of the problems that we have is that the second attack when you have 3 hit chains, and I know a lot of players actually I often read like people want to super challenging aspect.
Yeah.
Yes, of course.
When you manage to land the wall splat and getting dedicated stuff there, it's like waiting for people to try it out. And lure traps, and we've been debating a lot internally about them. And yeah, what do we do? Do we remove them, convert them into something else or whatever?
Right.
But at the end of the day, traps are what Lucia's identity is about, right? She's the only one with that mechanic. It's super cool. It looks
Yeah,
great.
it looks amazing. Yeah.
But at the same time, there's a lot of situations where, like especially at high level, players try to like emote out of it, throw lights to beat those trap attempts. If you don't have superior block lights, for example, like if sometimes Lucia just throws out a heavy and you just do like, and then you can kind of react to the trap animation. So it becomes
No Shia rework yet.
What we ended up doing is
So they're still working with it. Okay.
once we have
And I think that's it about the patch notes. Hey, who's excited for Lawbringer? Cause shit, he's about to get a huge buff. Damn. Hey, if you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like, subscribe, and catch you guys in the next one. Peace.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side.